Hello, it's Thursday, September 24th, and welcome back to News 4 Brockport. I'm Lexie Cutmore.
And I'm Alaina Jonathan. Let's get it started. A 26-year-old Hamlin man was found dead this morning after police say that he lost control of his motorcycle. It happened on the 1800th block of Drake Road in the town of Clarkston, around 9:30 Wednesday night. Monroe County sheriffs found the motorcycle and the driver in the woods off of the road. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Deputies haven't released the name of the man and are saying that speed may be a factor of how the driver lost control. They don't know if drugs or alcohol played a role and are still investigating the cause of the crash.
2 Rochester men were arrested on Wednesday on child porn charges. The investigation conducted by the FBI's Child Exploitation Task Force found that these 2 men worked with disabled children and were in possession of child pornography. A statement from Autism Up Executive Director Sarah Milko says, Autism Up is deeply concerned to learn of the recent arrest of a former employee. The safety and well-being of our participants is Autism Up's primary focus. We have been assured by the authorities the arrest does not relate to the individual's work with Autism Up. We have no reason to believe that any of our participants were at risk at any time. We will continue our diligent screening practices, employee training, and parent education in order to ensure that all of the individuals with whom we work with remain safe and secure in our care. The FBI received the cyber tip from a social media company that the 2 were using their platform to exchange images of child porn. Investigators traced the messages back to Rochester, where the 2 are living. People who have information on the case are asked to call FBI Rochester at 585-546-2220.
A local restaurant is facing the heat after head chef and kitchen manager of Mr. Dominic's on Main is accused of sexual harassment. Paul Dowlett, head chef and kitchen manager, is accused of sexual harassing 2 female employees. Rachel Clifford and an unnamed female claim that Dowlett explicitly made inappropriate physical contact while working. Dowlett is also accused of making repeated sexual and offensive comments toward both women, which caused Clifford to quit. The second woman was later fired thereafter. Dowlett no longer works for Mr. Dominic's. It's never a bad time to start thinking about protecting yourself against the flu. Reporter Lexie Cutmore has more on what Brockport is doing to help their students prepare for this cold and flu season.
It may seem early to start thinking about getting a flu shot, but the college at Brockport is getting ahead of the upcoming flu season. Hazen Hall is offering free flu shots to college students on specific days in September and October. Students who are feeling under the weather can set up appointments at the health center or take a self-care package to go. For more information on care packages and health services offered by the college, you can visit Hazen Hall Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. So, Alaina, I know a lot of people on campus don't have transportation and it's hard for them to get to somewhere like a Wegmans or a CVS. So having this option to get their flu shot here is it's a really great opportunity.
Absolutely. Just the fact that all you need to do is provide your insurance card and just show proof of insurance honestly is so helpful for people that don't really have access to flu shots. So I think it's a great thing that Brockport's doing.
Right, exactly.
The college at Brockport is warning students about the dangers of vaping. An email was sent out to all students containing information about the harmful effects of vaping. So far, 5 deaths have been confirmed and 450 cases of lung illnesses have been reported all around the country. We spoke to Brockport's registered nurse coordinator, Lynn Meyer, about the positive effects the email had.
By positive, I mean they've been either seeking help because they're concerned about the symptoms they're having, so I think that's positive. Anytime somebody seeks help, has questions, they become an educated consumer, so I think that's really positive. And then the second effect, again, has been people kind of rethinking smoking, regardless of what form it's in. Maybe this is the time that I need to work on quitting.
The email also encourages students to reach out to their sources on campus, like the Hazen Student Health Center or other medical providers.
My job is not to judge. It's just to make sure that you have the right information, credible information.
Hello and welcome back to This Week in Politics. I'm Alaina Jonathan.
And I'm Lexie Cutmore. Let's get started. After 12 deaths, President Trump has put a ban on flavored vaping products. The CDC issued a warning about the harmful effects of vaping after there have been numerous young adults hospitalized from what is being called a lung injury. The CDC says that most of the people affected by this outbreak are under 21 years of age. It says it's caused by vaping products with THC, a chemical found commonly in marijuana. The CDC is asking people to refrain from vaping as they are investigating these lung illnesses further. Many local vape shops are feeling the hit since the ban has been in effect, and may even close their doors for good.
You know, honestly, it's crazy because you see so many people on a college campus with, the Juuls, the vapes, all of that. So I just wonder what this is going to mean for them.
Right, and it's not even targeting just college students. A lot of reports have come out saying that these flavored Juul pods or any, vaping product is targeted towards kids who are under 18.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of a scary thing right now, but we'll keep you updated and we'll follow this as the legislation changes. The school year is well underway, and school districts and parents are still adjusting to a new law. Governor Cuomo signed a bill back in June preventing students from attending public school without the required vaccinations. In 2017 to 2018 school year, more than 800 kids in Monroe County public school districts were unvaccinated under religious exemptions. Legislators hope that the new law will prevent another public health crisis.
President Trump is now the fourth president in history to face impeachment proceedings. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, announced that the House would initiate a formal impeachment inquiry against President Trump. The Democratic Party is bringing the president's political honesty into question. This follows the whistleblower complaint made early last week. Allegations against the president state that he pressured the president of Ukraine to open illegal investigation on the former Vice President Joe Biden. Biden is currently in the lead for the 2020 Democratic nomination. The whistleblower complaint states that the president withheld the conversation with the leader of Ukraine from Congress. Joseph McGuire, Director of National Intelligence, went before Congress to address the whistleblower complaint. The outcome of the hearing and the impeachment inquiry are unclear at this time, but we'll keep you updated as the investigation continues.
That concludes it for This Week in Politics. I'm pretty excited to see what this year has in store for us.
Me too. The election's coming up, and of course there's New York legislation constantly passing new laws every day, so I'm excited too. But thank you for watching. I'm Lexie Cutmore.
And I'm Alaina Jonathan. We'll see you soon.